Hello, 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 everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to New Life with the amazing Belinda Basson in the house.
In the
I
house. Hey,
know, my
Omar.
dear. Here, I'm wearing a crown just because you are really my.
I have a choice. On my desk, I have my pink Christmas hat and I have my crown. I think I'll join
Oh,
you with my crown. There we go.
okay, let's crown it. Welcome, 11 comments already.
Oh, my word already.
Good morning, Belinda. Ciao,
Good
Roberta.
morning,
Ciao, Roberta.
Roberta,
Ciao, Melina.
Carol. Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Hello, everyone. Remember, like and share. You can win a pizza box. We're still giving a lot of pizza box. And Belinda, how was the marathon?
The
Do you
marathon was
enjoy it?
amazing. I was really early in the morning of the marathon. Well, evening for some people because it went on for the whole day. It was amazing. And don't forget, you can still, if you didn't like those videos, so you have 2 Facebooks and 2 YouTubes because we streamed for like half the day and then switched. So you can donate €4 by going and liking both the Facebooks and the YouTubes.
Exactly. Here we have till now we collect this huge amount of money, but it can grow. It can grow. So keep on donating, giving us a like on the 4 links. You will find it in YouTube and Facebook. So you will find the link and give us a link and keep on donating.
Yes, yes.
We cannot. Oh, okay. People are connecting, but before we start, first of all, what we are going to do today, please, Belinda. I know, already know.
I found this little box. It's just little storage drawers, and as crafters, we're always looking for storage. And I thought, what a cool idea it would be to take this mold with the locks at the top and the handles and turn it into little mini suitcases. So it looks like you've got a little stack of suitcases on your desk. So that's what I'm doing today.
This is a must-have mold, Belinda. This is a must-have mold because it's amazing. You can use for everything.
I know, I've seen some amazing projects done with it already.
Andy, good morning. Ciao Letizia, Leonor, Nicole, Cora, Samantha. Hello,
Hello.
Agnieszka. Hello, Pidi. Diana. Hello, everyone. I see also David. Is David somewhere? Hello, everyone.
David's message. The messages are going so fast up the screen. Tamar, I've got half my design team in the house.
Morning, Tamar. But before we start, my beloved, I need to show something because it's available for free a new courses on the Academy, by Belinda Basson. Yes, the Google here. Belinda Basson, the Lady Vagabond Googles. So there's a free course on the Academy. You just have to log in. It's for free, and you will find this amazing course step by step how to make this beautiful rules with Lady Vagabond collection. I have the link. May I show the
Yes,
Academy?
yes.
Let me share the link and also the Academy. Let me try this. Share the screen. Yeah, it's not necessary. Ecco, here we are. Is visible? I don't know. Yes.
There we go.
Okay, so we have here the E-Academy. Remember, you can ask for coaching. So here we have our teacher, and you can ask for a coaching with our teacher in Stamperia. And here we have many courses. Oh, 3D paper kids miniature also is for free. This is a beautiful 3D paper kids. And here the Lady Vagabond Googles. Christmas pop-up by Julia. Here we have amazing. It's full of free and also some paid course. Amazing. So here is the course by Belinda Basson. So I just copy the link. Okay. So and I share here with our community. Now I think we can start after this blah 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. We can talk the hind legs off the donkey, you and me. So much to say.
Copy paste the link. Here we'll find the link.
Perfect.
So please join the course. Okay. Let's start.
Perfect. Okay. So we're going to do this today using the mold. I have, of course, completely cheated, and I have pre-molded the mold so that we will hopefully finish this project in an hour.
Perfectly. If I don't interrupt you so many times.
You can interrupt me all you like. I haven't had an afternoon with my Omar for so long.
I forgot something.
What?
Sorry. Who is the new teacher of Stamperia? And I know it. Woohoo. So discover with us the 21. We will have a live, me and the new mysterious teacher. Tenemos un nuevo profesor de Stamperia. Lo vamos a descubrir en el directo del 21. Ecco, ahora sí. Now it's complete. I complete my mission. I can leave
Checking
the
your
sound
list.
to you.
Checking it twice.
Done. We can start.
Perfect.
Okay.
So I'm going to change my camera around.
Yes, please.
Let's just slide it towards me and turn it over, and hopefully not make you all a bit giddy. So we go 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Like a roller coaster.
Like a roller coaster. You just went for a ride. Just a quick trip. But now we have to make sure that it stays put with very, very, technical things called elastic bands. Very technical.
Technological.
Very technical.
Sánchez, qué hermoso dúo tenemos hoy. Omar y Belinda, que sí, el dúo de la maravilla. Vamos.
Okay. So I'm just making sure that we are in shot and we can fit it all in. There we go. So it's quite a big project to try and fit in the screen, but we should be able to see what I am doing. So as I said, I purchased this from a local stationery shop, and it's just a little box that has these cardboard drawers. And hi Tina from Australia. Pizza box to Liliana. Yes. So Tamar says we can see it perfectly. Thank you. So what I've done is I've got this box, and I'm going to be using rice paper on it. So I've got the new Lady Vagabond rice paper, which I still need to take out of its packaging, and I'm going to be using 3 of these sheets. Let's just take the box out of the way while I just get those out. So I've got 3 of the new Lady Vagabond Lifestyle rice papers that we will be using, because I thought it was very similar colors to the existing box. And for that reason, I'm not even going to paint the box.
Really?
Because if you paint the box white, then yes, the colors will come up brighter, but I thought that this color is already so much in the box that I wanted to see what would happen if you left the coloring underneath and you just glued it on top. So the color of the box is actually going to be coming through as part of the coloration of the paper. So it will hopefully enhance the color of the paper.
Which color is it? I don't remember. It's like light blue, the color of the box.
It's like a turquoise. It's not a dark color. So I'm hoping that this color will shine through the paper, because when I put the paper on top, it doesn't really change the color, but the minute you put the mixed media glue on it, it will make this paper translucent. So this color will shine through and be seen a bit more in the paper. So I'm doing a bit of an experiment live, as in I haven't made one of these before, because the shop only had one. So I couldn't buy one and experiment.
One shot, one goal.
One go, people, one go. So you're live with this experiment with me. Welcome to my world. This is my desk every day, the experimentation phase. So you get to experiment with me, and we'll see if it'll work or fail together. So I didn't really want these pull pieces because I'm hoping that once I have these glued on, I'll be able to grip this and pull the drawer out. I say I'm hoping because, as I say, this is all one big experiment, but there's enough grip on the actual mold to be able to hopefully be able to pull the drawers out. So I didn't want that little hole there. And I found in my stash a very similar paper color. It was just cardboard. It's your traditional matting cardboard. And I'm going to glue that on first. So what I've done is I have measured slightly smaller than the actual drawer because the inside of the drawer has the thickness of the cardboard involved. So if I was to make my piece of paper the same width as the drawer, when I wanted to fold it in, it wouldn't fit. And I really am only doing this to be able to make one smooth, solid surface. And then, of course, at the top here, I have got two drawers that I want to turn into one drawer. So what I've done is I have prepared exactly the same thing, but I've made a little cut where it will fit over the two and then glue inside. So that is
Extreme makeover edition. I like
yes,
it to transform.
I
Because it
love
makes,
making things over. I love
yeah,
taking something that exists and and just giving it a makeover. So you
exactly.
could do
You
this
buy this, but maybe you can have in your house something similar. So this is a very good thing to know how to
exactly. Just have a
transform.
look at what you've got.
Okay.
Because a lot of us have different storage concepts within our creative spaces. So I'm going to start by using mixed media glue to adhere these pieces to the box. And let me just do that on a solid surface. Okay. Oh, this is a new job. Here we go.
Hola, saludos desde Buenos Aires. Hola, buenos días. Well, Belinda, I will translate the things that you don't want to make leave the color as it is. Entonces, ahora vamos a usar el papel de arroz, pero lo que normalmente hacemos es blanquear el fondo, ¿no? Así que el papel de arroz, ¡pum!, sobresale con todos sus colores. Pero Belinda dice, voy a hacer un experimento. Nunca le he intentado antes. Entonces, todo live. ¿Y por qué? Le va a gustar este tono aquamarina que tiene el box. Entonces, vamos a ver lo que Belinda nos va a crear hoy.
Yes, it's a grand experiment. Join. I felt like we should have actually said that today is Experiment with Belinda Day.
Could be a serial experiment with Belinda. You know.
And on this one, I'm actually going to put some of the extra forte glue on here first. And it would help if I had not left my lid off. I'm forever doing that. I get so engrossed in what I'm doing that I forget to put the little teeny tiny lid back on. So I have a piece of wire that I keep on my desk just to keep that open. There we go. And I'm going to give some glue. This is to go on the inside of this drawer.
Someone said that it's a beautiful color.
It is. It's lovely. It's really lovely just as it is. So I don't know what other colors these come in because, as I said, I bought the last one that was on the shelf and I figured it looked like a good idea at the time.
Very saludos por Belinda y Omar desde Perú. Buenos días a todos los amigos del Perú, México, toda Sudamérica. Now it's early morning, I guess, like it's always in South America. So good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So using the mixed media glue just to glue that on to hide that join, and I can just feel I need some pegs just to help that glue stick because it's fighting the bend. So I just have these little clamps that will just help the glue
Mhm.
hold while I do the next one. 9:14.
Mhm.
That's early. 8:14.
Extra force of glue.
I see lovely sunshine behind you in Spain.
Sorry?
I see lovely sunshine
Yeah,
behind you in
in the
Spain.
sunny coast of Malaga. It's another good day. Quite good, quite good. Could be better. We can be lying on the beach, taking the time. It's
Don't make
but
me jealous.
no, it's really amazing weather here. Really good, really good. But yesterday I was talking with I have a friend who is from Argentina, and of course, for those people who live in the South America, for them the Christmas it means vacation, it means hot, it means go to the beach, swimming, take the tan. So I was trying to in my mind to understand and to matching these two thought together: Christmas, the Christmas tree, Santa Claus, the snow, and
Well, to
and
be
it's
honest,
beautiful.
I grew up in South Africa and it was the same for me. I never, as a crafter, I never bothered to buy any snow stencil or snow mold or snow stamp because we don't have snow really in South Africa. There are small areas of the country that do have snow, or the high mountains have snow, but it's not something that I've really experienced. So for Christmas and me, it's always boiling hot. It means swimming pool. It means, yes, so these big heavy meals of, these boiled puddings and traditional Christmas turkey and all these crazy, huge, heavy meals. When it's so hard to get your head around it. And I loved Farrell for the her little advert piece for doing the marathon. She was in a swimming pool with a Santa Claus hat. That was just
When I
priceless. That's what I know for Christmas. Totally, totally, totally.
when I received the video from Farah, I text her, I'm laughing. I cannot stop laughing. Because I have two, three, 2, 3 videos. So in one, in one, she cannot drink. It was so. She's amazing. I'm in
She's
love.
priceless. Love that girl. She's
Okay.
just brilliant. Okay, so I'm just making sure that these are now well and truly adhered to this. And now I'm going to leave those on one side while I start with my paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work it from the middle down the side because I want to have this design that's at the front of the paper, at the front
Mm.
of the set of drawers. So I'm going to do that. And what I need to do is just trim off the excess. So I've just folded it, having lined it up with the edge of my box. I'm just giving it a fold line there. And just going to keep folding it all the way along, using the edge of the paper to keep me straight. Fold it from top to bottom. And then I'm going to do the same with the piece that's going to go the other way. And I want the same edging in the front and line it up with the edge of the box and then give it a fold at the back. So pinch it there and then give it a fold. So I will then just snip that off with some giant scissors.
Love and share our friends. Yes, thank you so much. Remember to share this video. You can win a picture box and the marathon. Remember to like the marathon.
Yes,
Bonjour.
remember to go back and just double check that you have
Yes.
liked
In the fourth video.
all
Yes.
4. So the morning, oops, and I'm cutting skew. I am cutting so skew. that you have liked the morning and the afternoon on both Facebook and on YouTube.
Diana, I love this collection, and this paper is amazing.
Okay,
It's
having learned
incredible.
from that first one, I am going to cut a little bit bigger than my fold area so that I don't go so skew. There we go. I'm going to start there. Because this is a non-porous surface, it doesn't soak in too quickly, so it gives me enough time to be able to put the glue on. And I know that when I glue on something like grey board, it's very, very absorbent, and you don't have long before you have to put your paper down because the grey board will just soak it all up. So I'm just going to spread that out. And now when I add the second coat on top, you'll see how translucent it goes, and the color of the box underneath will come through. So that's why when you're working on a grey board or an MDF surface, you actually need to paint it first, because the color that's underneath will affect the rice paper. But in this case, this color really goes so nicely with the rice paper. So now I'm going to cover this side. Oh, and it's so big. Like,
also, Belinda, also these little white spots are nice to see
it's an
behind.
added texture, yes,
Yeah,
for this
it's
paper.
another texture. This is how it should like if the background should all white, but this is creating a very nice texture.
So we pop that over the front.
Thank you so much, Blanc, for the Spanish translation here.
Yes, our Facebook family in the chat are always so awesome with translating for each other and finding the codes, and it's just, they're awesome.
Cora Fruit, I'm totally in love with Lady Vagabond Lifestyle Collection. Yeah, the second collection by Belinda Basson, of New Adventure of the Lady Vagabond, her alter ego that is traveling all around the world with a supervisor. Where is the
Yes.
supervisor?
Today, the supervisor has demanded
Day
to
off.
go
The
outside.
day
He
off.
has had his steak. He is a very spoiled cat. My mother makes sure that there is always little tiny pieces of cut up steak for him. So we buy a special, what we call cat steak. It's actually people steak, but we buy it just for the cat, and Mom cuts it up into little cube size pieces for him. And so he gets his rations, his steak rations.
Hola Patricia, bienvenida. Claro que tenemos una maestraza aquí, la Belinda. Ay, la bella Belinda. Hi from South Africa, Louise.
Hello, Louise.
Hello, Louise.
Okay, so here I'm going to just flip it up again and glue the side. I really need to get another stand that I can actually have my camera on at different angles. I tried something the other day. It was one of those bendy stands, but slowly but surely by the end of the live, the camera had collapsed on a stand. It was like on a slow zoom, you know. Oh, tell you. Right. Slide that over. Nope, that didn't go straight. One more chance. Let's make sure it goes straight down the side. Maybe the box isn't straight. I'd say the box isn't straight. Oh, well, we'll have some wrinkles in our paper because I want this to go straight down this line. There we go. Wrinkles just make it look more handmade. It's fine. And also the joys with this rice paper is it's so thin that most of those wrinkles you won't even see. And with this particular design, it's so busy and detailed that you don't see that anyway. So there we go. That is that glued on. Right. So that is the top with the hidden 2 drawers underneath there. And I'm now going to take the pegs off this one because that should be dry. And pop that in. Take the pegs off this one. Yes, this is a really nice big brush by Stamperia. It's the 1.5 inch brush, KR38. It's a really nice size brush. Okay, so something that you can do now, of course I've gone and put this in. Something that you can do with some of the drawers, I'm just trying to get it out to show you, is you could actually turn it around instead of putting this piece of paper over the top and just work at the back. But this clever drawer set has this hole because it's quite a tight fit, and this is actually to let the air out as you push your drawer in. So when I saw that, I thought, no, I'm just going to do the fold over at the top to remove those little tabs. So there we have that. Now let's get the top one in shot. What I'm going to do is use the full sheet of paper across all the drawers, okay? And to make it easier, I'm actually going to take them out, having just put them in, because I'm going to bump them one up behind next to the other, because otherwise if I get glue onto the shelf bit in between, that won't work either. So I'm going to just pull them out, and that can dry on one side while I'm busy here. And so I've got my double drawer. Oh, that also needs, I forgot to glue this bit, so I'm going to glue that quickly. And reuse some of those pegs. I took off these ones earlier.
Good morning, Liliana. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So nice to see our friends from all over the world popping in and saying hello.
Eva question, Belinda. What will you be using storage for?
Probably things, so I do run a lot of these molds in resin. I make batches. Sometimes when I'm not feeling particularly creative, but I feel like working at my desk, I will take out all my molds and I will run some resin. And then the question is, where do you store them? So I will probably store my ready-made resin pieces in this. So that's probably what I will store in it, but there's no guarantees, because I've just done a tidy up of my studio. It does mean that I probably won't find anything for a while, because once you get so used to things being where they shouldn't be, that you go there first for them, and then you're like, no, where did I move them to now? So yes, that's going to be interesting. Right, so I've now glued that in place. We can take those off. And I'm going to stand them all right up against each other like so. And the third one will just be slightly off camera, but you'll be able to see what I'm doing.
Just a little bit more up and you are in.
Yeah, there we go. So I will have most of it in. There we go. I'll just leave the top slightly down. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to use my mixed media glue, and I'm going to just give a generous coat of mixed media glue to this top drawer. And then to the next one. And to the last one. Nope, stay put.
Good one. Elizabeth say, I would really love to win a pizza box. I've become addicted to Stamperia. Elizabeth.
You got to be
just,
in it to win it.
just
Like
share this
and
video
share.
and follow our live. For the marathon, we give 14 pizza, 14 pizza, I don't know. So
And
always,
people have already started to receive them because I saw Wendy Kurt in the Netherlands unboxing hers yesterday. So
you know, Lucrezia, it's amazing. You have to know, really. She's super. I already sent all the pizza so people can receive and maybe make some project in this Christmas time. So thank you, Lucrezia, for your effort to send the pizza so fast.
okay, so I am trying to line up my paper on the edge. There we go. And then I'm going to put another layer on top. So it's like sandwiching your rice paper in between the mixed media glue.
Yes, in this case, we also protect our rice paper with the coat
Yes.
of amazing mixed media glue. That I remember is a glue, is a finish.
It acts like a varnish as well.
Right.
It's just amazing stuff. So let's just make sure that is everywhere. And then I'm going to heat gun this because I want these edges where I didn't cut it off. I didn't try and cut this time around because cutting live and making things accurate is not my forte, but we'll blow dry this and then we can cut it with a craft knife.
I like this how the background, the blue, the turquoise background makes everything look very nice. It's a beautiful paper, Lynette. Yes.
It is gorgeous paper. So we've got it in the rice paper and we've got it in the paper pads. So it is in the backgrounds pad because remember Lady Vagabond has the 12 by 12. The Lady Vagabond Lifestyle has the 12 by 12 background pad. So you can find this paper in there as well as in the normal paper pad. And that comes in 12 by 12, 8 by 8, and the tiny, tiny 6 by 6. It's just so cute. I love the new 6 by 6. It's just a bit of excess glue there that's not drying. Oh, now I'm stuck to my project. I'll have to be part of my drawers forever. Permanent fixture in my studio attached to my drawers.
Good afternoon, Belinda. Good afternoon. Thank you, Sarah, to be here. Sarah, remember to like and share the marathon video. Every like it's €1, so we have 4 links, so you can donate for free €4. So please remember. And also, I wait for you, each and everyone, for discover who will be the next teacher of Stamperia. So,
okay. I'm going to put that on one side. Let's see how my box is doing. That is almost dry as well. Perfect. Trying to blow it, cool it down. Got quite hot. And now I'm just going to use a sanding block to get rid of the paper on the side. For me, that's easier than trying to cut.
Yeah.
It will give a more accurate, it's not the nicest thing for you guys to listen to, but it gives a more accurate edge.
And I love how it looks. Patrick says, yesterday I won $25. First thing I thought was I'm ordering from Cindy Gray for more Stamperia items.
Here we go. All my edges off. now I'm going to take my craft knife and slide between the drawers. There we go. So now I've got my 3 separate drawers. And then for this last one, I'm just going to sandpaper that base. Where did that go? It's like my own Bermuda Triangle here.
The clean fabric out of stock. Yes, I guess it was the. I was sure about it. I was so sure about it.
Sarah's line is just amazing with that, all those clumped patterns and those molds. People are painting them so beautifully. People have the most incredible patience. Okay, so now I have all 3 of my drawers done. I am going to put a little bit, I'm going to put my mixed media glue away. And, oh, there we go. Put that on one side. Pop my brush in some water. And just clean my desk.
Oh gosh. Okay. Safe.
Right. And now it's time to slide them back into their base. So of course this one is the double at the top over there. So they will slide in like so. Then it's the next one and the next one, so that the design follows on. Okay, so now I'm going to plug in my heat gun because I need that hot for later. So I just needed to remember to do that. Otherwise, the worst is when you're ready to use it and then it's like, oh my word, forgot to plug it in.
Yes, Belinda, keep the double as one on the outside.
Yes, that's why I stuck that glue on there with the paper. So I used some basic scrapbooking cardstock as a base to join the 2 together so that they would become one, because my idea is that I will have 3 little suitcases. I'm going to do it at an angle because I think that's better. And we're going to have all the little latches, and we will have, so the latches will be there like that. This one has a different handle just to be cute and different, and those are going to go there like that. So it'll look like a little stack of suitcases when I'm finished.
May I have a nice rain right now, please?
Lluvia
de corazones, por favor. This amazing project hurts rain. Okay.
So that is the plan. And then, of course, there are these really, really cute Lady Vagabond little designs that come in different sizes. And that's going to go at the top over there. So that's where we're going with all of this. But I need to start by, I don't want a pale box showing through over here, because a light object always jumps forward, and I want these to recess. So I'm going to get out my little paint tools and so I use so much of this, but what I do, a little trick for people, I finished this one last night. I slice my bottle in half so that I can get to the last bit that is inside until I'm finished it, because it's very hard to squeeze everything out.
I do with my foundation. And we have lots of comment here, hearts coming from all around the world. When you place in the mold, they're going, oh my God. So beautiful.
Okay, so we're gonna put those on one side for now. I just wanted you to see where I was going with this.
You spray them with the black primer, or you
Yes,
use.
so I used the black primer.
Mhm.
I know that Stamperia have just discontinued this. So if you are in Europe and any of your shops have this, get your hands on this now, because after this, it's gone. I'm so sad. I love the stuff. Okay. Oh, craft launch.
Can you read this comment, please, Belinda from Claire?
Amazing, Belinda. You will be renamed Lady Suitcase. True story, Claire. True story.
Lady Suitcase, I love
Well,
it.
that's probably because everybody knows. Well, I drew the first set of suitcases because in the original Lady Vagabond line, they're my storage in my lounge to keep all my projects and things in. So yes, I can see where she's going with that comment. I am just taking some of the paint out. I'm using some of the packaging from the rice paper. I love using that as my palette. And I'm using Stamperia's little foam things, and I'm dabbing it on the edge like so to make these go back, because as I said, anything that is bright will catch your eye and jump forward. So I'm really just doing this to knock it back. And just going all the way around. And using a sponge is just so much easier than trying to do this with a brush, because otherwise you land up with just far too much paint inside the drawers, and we don't want that, because then they will stick. We just want it on this cardboard edge. I think she secretly looks. And we won't say that out loud, but it would be nice. But it's just cool that Lady V's initials are the same. I think that's just a cool coincidence. Yes, I could have LV luggage. Right, so that's basically what I've done. And it's gone a little bit over the edges, which has distressed it nicely. So I'm happy with that. And now we're going to do the drawer boxes. And, you know, a normal suitcase has the lid that comes down, and then this latch is, the top of this latch is what holds the lid down onto the box. So what I'm looking to do is have, and then of course we're going to have the actual suitcase handle like so. So I'm wanting a skinny little lid at the top to make it look more realistic. And for that, I'm going to use some paper tape that I get from the art shop. When I say paper tape, it's designed to stick to paper and come off without tearing it. So I want to make sure that my latch has got enough space. There we go. So I'm going to stick that like so. And now I'm going to just, again, use the little bit that is on my sponge, and I'm going to make like a little drop shadow.
Using as a stencil.
So I'm using the masking tape as a stencil to be able to create that drop shadow. I might, because this paper is quite dark, I might have to bring a little bit of black in. As I said to you guys at the beginning, this is a grand experiment. I have not actually done a test run. So let's see what happens. Ta-da! So there we can see the line. So that has actually worked perfectly. Just going to fade it out a little bit more.
Yes. This stencil is coming from the last collection by Belinda Basson, Lady Vagabond Lifestyle. Este molde que es increíble, que lo vas a disfrutar por toda la vida porque lleva un montón de cositas tan bonitas. llega de la colección de Lady Vagabond Lifestyle, segunda colección by Belinda Basson.
Thank you for that. Into Spanish. Can't speak a word of Spanish, but I'm starting to understand more and more from listening to the lives.
Yeah, we're making like really like a real bubble. Later, little by little, we will be able to understand each other.
Yes.
Languages. This is my dream, my personal dream, that one day, following the Stamperia life, we will learn all the languages.
It's a language school. It's an art school. It's a it's an
It's about
all-in-one.
friendship. It's about friendship. Friendship is everything.
Absolutely. And as somebody, I mean, there's that old saying that a picture tells 1,000 words. So you don't always have to understand everything. I mean, sometimes, yes, it is technical and you wish you could understand it a little bit better. But, you don't actually have to understand most of the people to be able to understand what they are doing. So there's my second one done.
Eva Pérez dice, yo necesito una pizza box de Belinda. Entonces, no una pizza box cualquiera, not a pizza box any chance. No, the one from Belinda. Okay. So we can make a Lady Vagabond pizza.
Lady Vagabond pizzas. Aha, we'll have to speak to our pizza baker, Lucretia.
Sì, the pizza, Giovanni. Giovanni is one who made the dough and prepared the ingredients and everything. And Letizia is the deliver one, the pizza girls. Gorgeous collection and amazing design. Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I had
Belinda.
fun. I had so much fun using the things that I have around me. I like to draw what I can, if I can, what I own. I'm just doing the edges of there as well, just to give a little bit of depth to the drawer.
Perdona, we have a question. En Perú, ¿dónde consigo esta colección, por favor? So in Peru, where they can find this collection. Now, I'm sure that Gaby, someone from our friends, algunos, perdón, en español, algunos te van a ayudar a conseguir
I'm almost certain.
collection.
I have a group called Belinda's Creative Inspiration for Everyone. And at the top, I started a page, and I'm just going to open this up and put a little bit of extra forte glue in there because I can see that my concept is taking strain. And I asked people to put their shops that they buy things at in there. It's attached to the top of the group, and I have shops from all around the world. So I'm almost certain there's a shop from Peru there. Have you seen the next comment?
From Joy. Omar, do you order all the pizza boxes from Stamperia?
Can you just imagine? This is Omar, 1,500 pizza boxes, please. Wouldn't that be
Yes,
cool?
tell me what you order. See, may I help you?
I want it with olives and chorizo and
No, I'm a terrible waiter. I try. I worked 1 week as a waiter, and then they fired me because I was yeah, they did because I was so bad. I forgot everything and lost in the my papers and who belonged this pizza and stuff. It's not mine. It's better I stay here with you.
yeah, being a creative is not the easiest thing to also be organized. So okay, I'm going to use the same piece of plastic to do my coloring. And what I've done, as I said, if those of you who missed it, I used this gorgeous primer to spray paint my resin. And I'm now going to use the Tarantica in turquoise. And for that, I have a nice soft brush that I just tap in and then brush over the top. And it should pick up, look at that, it'll pick up the highlights and make them really nice. And
Por Dios, please come closer. I want to have Stendhal syndrome. I love this color. It's so beautiful.
And I'm going to make sure that some goes on the top as well. Not a lot, but some and on the sides. So I'm going to get them all kind of to this stage where I've got it everywhere. So if you see the two next to each other, the light is catching the one on the left. And then, so I'm going to do that to all of them. The brush applies just a soft amount. I'm not at this stage looking too much at these raised areas. I will come back with my finger. Oh, there, the brush has applied a lot. I'll come back with my finger and add the highlights on the top. But I don't want to have it all over my fingers, because otherwise then I'll land up with all of them absolutely covered in
Cristina,
tarantula.
solo por ganar la pizza box, solo hay que compartir el video en tu perfil. Y vamos a, cada lunes, Giovanni va a regalar una pizza box.
Was a list published somewhere of everybody that won?
Oh, sorry?
Was there a list published from the marathon of everybody that won pizza boxes?
You can name someone. You mean that, Belinda?
Yes. So there were 14 pizza boxes given out on Friday. Is there a list somewhere?
I don't know.
I'm asking you hard questions. Okay, I'll stop now.
Don't make me look too blonde. I don't know, darling.
You just work there. It's fine.
I'm just gorgeous.
You just yes.
Don't ask me too much.
Don't ask such technical questions. It's like when my son says, "What's for supper?" I said, "Don't ask such difficult questions." So last night he comes in and he says, "Mom, I have a difficult question for you." I said, "Don't ask," because I don't know.
Yes, waxes bring out the beauty of the small elements. Yes, and this is
yes, they do, and they also give it a nice metallic look, because usually these are metal on the suitcases. So, right, I'm going to make this handle. I think I'll make that a different color, and I'm going to make that a different color, but I'm going to make these ones the turquoise as well. So just making sure that I get it everywhere. That's the nice thing about using a brush, is that you can get it everywhere evenly. And then I will go over it with my finger to pick up the details, because your finger holds a lot more of the color. You can, of course, do this with metallic paint. Before waxes were invented, we used to do this with metallic paint. So you can use the gold, the copper, the silver to do this. It will work just as well. So the million-dollar question is, well, I'm going to do those in gold. Okay, where is my gold?
Oh, thank you, Catherine. It's the collection that is amazing. I'm in love with Ultimate Collection. You know, the most close to myself.
Okay, so I'm going to do the little LV, little luggage badge in the gold.
Ooh.
It's so shiny.
So beautiful.
The gold is just so shiny. There we go. The girls that design these molds managed to get the most incredible detail in there when they actually, make the molds.
It's amazing.
Right. Almost done with the shiny bits. Okay. Now I'm going to take, the fingers came before brushes. And I'm going to take a little bit on my finger, and this is where I'm now going to intentionally just catch the edges and the details, because that picks up a lot more of the detail and pops it out from the background. So the little rivets that are on there, the raised edge, and the actual lock area. So you can see the difference between those two.
Yeah.
When I hold it more at an angle like that. So having finished with the brush, I'm now going to come back and just put the final touches on there.
Sylvia said, looks surreal. Yeah. They looks made by metal, real metal.
Yes. And that's the amazing effect with the black underneath. You can also achieve a similar look with painting it all with the Allegro silver and then doing a dilution of the Allegro black and doing a wash over the top. I've done that as well. Oops, not got too much in there. Take it off. So I have done that as well, and that's also an amazing effect. It's really, really, really good. And you'll notice I don't have to keep dipping my finger in. What's on my finger will last and last and last.
That's so covering. That's so covering.
Yep, there's so much. It goes so far.
The works are so beautiful.
I've been working for Stamperia for nearly 2 years now. And I finished this jar. It's lasted that long, and I use it a lot. So it's taken me nearly 2 years to finish one pot. And then again, on the handles, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to pick up those details, and then on the actual front of the handle, I want it really, really shiny. So I'm going to leave it kind of black in the background there, but I want the extreme highlights to, so it's almost like the handle itself is turquoise metal.
With its comment from Natalia, I'm Belinda's lady vagabondholic. Love all.
That's a new word, a vagabondaholic. I must say it's a very fun line to work with. And my design team come up with new and inspiring things every week. So every Tuesday and Thursday, my design team posts. Today is David's day, and he decorated a little storage box for artist trading cards, and it's just so cute.
Sarah, this is the wax turquoise.
Yes, it's that.
Cerantica.
Cerantica wax.
Yes, metallic turquoise.
K3P 1ST. Is that possible? 15T.
Exactly.
Okay, so I have all my pieces decorated, and
Mercedes is telling you she follow you and she loves how you works. Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to be living the dream, to be able to create every day as my job. I am very, very lucky. Okay, is that still wet? Yes, I'm going to leave that on one side because we have a few things left to do. I'm going to pop these all back in. This is now dry, so before I started doing that, I was putting the brown on the edge and just making sure that I've put the pattern in correct. Yes, so because I glued these all together, I have the repeating pattern, so it follows on. Now I have used the masking tape to stencil that edge, and now we are going to use a combination of glossy gel, simply because if I use only glossy gel, I won't be able to hold this up at the end. It'll all want to slide off because glossy gel is the most amazing glue. It glues absolutely anything to anything, but it takes quite a long time to dry. So if you're looking for that instant fix, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the glossy gel, one of these. So I'm putting quite a sizable blob on there. But then to make sure that it stays still is I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue at the same time and pop it on the edge and making sure that the latch bit is at the top. And then I need its matching partner, so like so. And another little blob of gel and some hot glue. So the hot glue will just make sure that it stays in place while the gel actually sets. That's the trick. Now what I'm trying to also eyeball, I'm going to have to stand up, is to make sure that I have the same distance from edge to edge and from the top, and that they stretch-ish. Perfect. We continue all the way down.
Natalia say, I think next album it's gonna be Leti Vagabond in Madrid when I'm going next week for a few days. Nice. Remember to share your project on Stampers Worldwide and
yes, please. We love to
of
see.
Belinda.
We love to see what you make. There's the next one.
Y no sé quién lo preguntaba, pero la caja hecha de cartón. Es una caja de cartón. Amazing work, say Mila.
I've been dying to do this ever since I got this mold. I've been dying to turn a set of drawers into a stack of suitcases. Make sure that that is lined up. Last two latches.
I hope you took a picture of the box before you start this work, Belinda.
Yes, it's on Stampers Worldwide. I actually put it up as a recipe. I think it was on Tuesday.
Cool.
What I was going to do, so the blank box is there for everybody to see, and I will post pictures of this one once I've finished today. So it is there for everybody to see what I used, and I mean you could use any set of drawers to do this. And there's the last of the latches. And then, of course, I'm going to start with the gold one in the middle. You don't want too much glue so that it's going to ooze out, but you need enough so that it's going to hold. Because if you only do it with the hot glue, you will find that with time, the hot glue is going to let go. And you will be left trying to pull your drawer out and it will be in your hand. Okay, so that handle goes just below.
Oh, taken.
There we go. So I'm going to put, it's a bit like icing a cake using this.
Janet, here first, it looks fabulous.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a fun project to make. And I just thought this was just such a quick Christmas idea for a friend or family member. You could do it in the color scheme of their.
Mila said, we'll look for a box to make my version. I love the Belinda project. Yeah. That's what I said at the beginning. You can make this project with any boxes you can find.
Any box and just stack them on top of each other. They don't have to be existing drawers. Absolutely. It could be any box whatsoever. And the last one.
That's why you need to have this mold, because this mold is It's amazing. Allowed you to make many projects because those
Yes, my
handle
design team member
everywhere.
Anne just made a box into a briefcase that she's actually using to store all her rice papers in. So
What a beautiful project. Lots of good comments. Yeah, it's
thank you.
very nice. And
Okay.
something useful to store your stuff, your leftover, your jewels, your
Yes,
molds.
absolutely. If you've got too much glue oozing out like I have at the bottom, just grab a brush and wipe it off, and don't forget to wash your brush. So there we go, got a little bit of glue there. And the last piece I'm going to put on is going to be the Lady Vagabond little logo at the top there.
Me encanta el proyecto, Carolina. Y also someone say, I hope to find this mold in Montreal. Remember, you can always contact Stamperia on the website, and we will help you to find the closer shop to you.
There we go. So I have my little stack of suitcases. Aren't they just so cute?
So nice.
So there are some details that I'm not going to go into now, but I will probably finish it off camera. To make it look more like a stack of suitcases on the side, I would probably put that line down the side. It depends on how you're going to see the set of suitcases. Because if you're going to see the side, I would just make that dark line there. If it's going to be stacked next to something and you won't see it, well then, it's up to you how much effort you want to put into it. But I just thought that's the cutest set of suitcases, and now they're useful. I'm not going to grab it now. Actually, there we go. Because I've used the hot glue, look at that. So I can pull it by the handle. Let's test this one at the top, because in theory you see, it's I need that glue to dry properly first. So let's just put that back.
Magnificent, Belinda.
Told you it was a grand experiment.
Hearts, corazones.
So we will have to wait for that gel medium to glue well and truly before I try and pull the top ones, because the top one, remember, is the double set of drawers and they've got to pull out together. So I might have to pull them by these. There we go. That's working. So at the moment I can actually use the latches, and these come out as double drawers. So they will forever always be attached. But I wanted them to look like one suitcase. So I put that piece of cardboard over to join them. So ta-da! I'm finished.
Jared, of course, Belinda will show the when she finished the project. She always posts, so follow Belinda on her social media, Stampers Worldwide, and this amazing group, inspiration for everyone. You're back. You're back. Amazing. And also I like it because it's very simple to do. You just need a box, rice paper, glue, the wax, and some nice mold, and you can have your luggage set. It's so beautiful.
So this is what I was talking about. Here on the sides, I would put that line in and the other line in, and just make it look like it's properly stacked suitcases. But yeah, a very quick Christmas present.
Exactly. A very nice Christmas present. Clapping for Belinda creation. Pizza for everyone. Yes, thank you so much.
Pizza for everyone. I'm in.
The comments are amazing. Tunde, hello, it's very nice. Tunde, it's arrived your pizza. So amazing project. Mary, say, love how this came out.
Thanks, Mom.
No doubts about it. No doubts about it.
The most supportive mom ever. She's amazing.
You will have a lovely Christmas together.
Thank you. And you?
I will stay here. This year I decide, I stay here. far from my family, but with a heart close.
But at least you'll stay safe.
Yeah, exactly. This is the reason, the main
That's
reason
the
why.
thing. Yes.
There's the reason why. But let's talk about good things, and remember that we have a new courses on the Academy, and it's for free. It's Belinda Basson Lady Vagabond Googles. So you can make these crazy Googles following the instruction of Belinda Basson. The course is for free, and you will use the new collection Lady Vagabond Lifestyle to create this
Yes. So that
amazing.
uses this mold,
Mhm.
and you can make these goggles. And the big ones are actually designed to fit a person, or so you can make these for yourself to wear, or you can put them on a hat. So here you can see I've just used some ribbon to put them on a hat. And in fact, this is a class I'm teaching at Scrap Hut on Sunday. So
Don't already received the pizza from the marathon. That's amazing. Gratulalo. So,
yes, it arrived. Enjoy and show us what you make. We want to see what you make in Stampers Worldwide. Please share.
yes, grazie Filomena, grazie a tutte. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros. Thank you so much. Thank you, Belinda. You're always lovely and amazing. And see you tomorrow for another live.
Yes.
And remember, who will be the new teacher? I know it. Yes, I know it.
It's not fair. We don't know. You know.
Fair. It's not fair. So the new teacher will reveal the 21 during the live. So stay with us.
Put your reminder, people. Click the reminder.
Yeah, the new sexy teacher is coming. So thank you, sexy Belinda, for the live of today.
It was wonderful to spend an afternoon with you again. Thank you for being my host.
And stay with us. Remember, Lady Vagabond Lifestyle collection, the new amazing collection by Belinda Basson is already available everywhere. So you can make amazing creation with this beautiful idea that come out from this amazing, beautiful mind that is Belinda Basson.
My popcorn brain. Yes.
I leave you with this beautiful video of Belinda Basson presentation of the Lady Vagabond. And see you tomorrow, okay?
Ciao. See you tomorrow.
Ciao. Ciao. Ciao.
Ciao.
September 2021. Somewhere over the ocean, between here and there, 24/7. Dear Sir Vagabond, my airship has finally set sail. I'm on my way at last. The supervisor and I are looking forward to catching up with you and hearing all about your adventures. See you soon. Regards, Lady Vagabond.